Welcome to the Marden Sports Complex, where we're about to see the Brisbane Salties take on the Perth Manta Rays in the Women's Major League Sixes tournament in Australia. My name's Peter Greenhalgh. I'm joined by Charlotte Winnan. How are you going, Charlotte?
Oh, mate, good. Nice little break in there. Say hello to everyone from different states.
There you go.
What a time to be alive as we see Emma Green coming up with the ball for the Salties. This Salties team has got some names in it, but it'd be very interesting to see how they go with their number one pick in Bonnie U.
Yeah, they are looking pretty exciting. They've got a couple of young players as well with Chanel Riordanega and Nikki Carson and Leah Litchfield all playing in the under-16 Aussie Sixes team.
They did, which was great to see. It was such a good tournament for some of our juniors to be part of. As Steph Kelly comes around with the ball, but a little bit let go there early, which is great. Carly Evans, the late call-up. So
yeah, she was great last year as well.
Was great last year. Unfortunately, Addie Cunningham was had to pull out. So we've just seen a penalty here. Great save by Carly down to Bonnie U. We've got a penalty coming and a shot there by Kate Hooper.
So the Perth Manta Rays now need to get one back. They went down earlier to the Melbourne Makos in a tight game.
Yeah, by one, I believe. So, and this is the first time the Salties have stepped on the field together because they get another game later tonight. I know we spoke about it in the earlier game, Pete, but just the connections that we might have as we see a goal there. Didn't see who that came from.
Yeah, that was
though.
Ebony Norman.
Ebony,
Chelsea Patrick.
Chelsea Patrick.
Apologies.
As Kate Hooper brings the ball down. And we see the girls' game, they just all like to get a touch first. We've got a bit of two-man game work, a cut in the middle. Good dispossession there by Laura on Ebony Norman. So
this being the first time the Salties have played, you might expect to see some unforced errors or just them trying to work out how each other plays, but they're not showing any signs of that at the moment.
No, as we just see Lauren Hunter somehow take it. There's always one that just falls over.
Tony likes to call them the grass monsters.
The grass monster got Lauren Hunter. As we see on cue her with the ball passing up to Ebony down, and a bit of a fumble there by Leah Litchfield. So again, just the first time they're all getting a touch. And we see Manta Rays coming up with the ball. So yeah, as we said in the previous men's game, and again, just those unforced errors. But I like it. The umpire's letting a little bit more go compared to that first game.
Oh, good check there by
number
9, Lauren Tolv. So Tolv's bringing the Salties into the offence with a fresh 30.
Bit quiet out here. I know coaches probably would like to see a little bit more volume.
Just a little bit of a soft shot there by Riordanega, the youngster. Just good to see that she's getting in the right spots, though.
The one thing I do think the girls' game we haven't capitalised on yet is probably just the strength. So I know transition we play to, but sometimes you can get caught up in that sort of minute and a half play.
Yep.
Emma Green being heavily guarded there by PJ. And again, just some basic errors going up and back. Mia Inge picking up that ground ball. Over to Steph Mack being heavily guarded there by Bonnie U. And again, just missing those balls. So this is what we talked about in that men's game. If you have people from the same state and, you're working with their strengths, that would be something that is beneficial in the girls' game, especially seeing as this is quite new. It's obviously been around for a year and there's a lot of players that have played sixes before, but there's a lot that haven't or understand the IQ of the game yet.
Yeah, and we did mention that it is a different... It is different. It's lacrosse, but it's different. So, just getting the hang of this game. I think Lippy and I were speaking about we just need to play more of it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Or get some of the girls, more of these girls playing box because it makes a massive difference IQ-wise. Big save there again. I think that is her third or fourth for the game. As Steph brings that ball up, looking for an outlet down low. Good protection there, holding the ball out. Kate Hooper coming out hard there, playing defense over to Chelsea. Back up to Shawnee, over to Laura. Good ball movement here by And great finish. That ball movement, getting the defence on their back leg makes a massive difference, especially this Salties team who have got a fair bit of experience.
Yeah, Hully getting that goal. She ended the last game really well, and she's caught that one in the guts. Yep, so Bonnie U's going to see a penalty here.
Now, it was...
Is the rule that it's above a certain part of the body?
Yeah, it was below, so just trying to work out the card.
Could be a red, I reckon.
I mean, that's a big loss if they lose Bonnie early. Like we said, she was the #1 draft pick. I would have picked her as my #1 draft pick too.
Been playing really great lacrosse.
Love to see the officials coming in though, making sure they're all on the same page. I see the red card out. I think we're going to see a red card. So Bonnie, you'll be out of the game. Which is, yep. She is out of the game, which is unfortunate.
Yep.
Because defense can manipulate this game quite easily if they get in front of it, and that's where, these things can...
Yeah, at the same time, we do have to protect the players. They don't wear the protective gear like the men 100%. Do. And,
I mean, it'd be so fun if the girls did.
Yeah, I know you'd be a massive advocate for it, Charlotte. Loving your box lacrosse, as you do.
And now we're going to see, so this is their first power play. Carly Evans covering that one. And again, Salties have probably had the most changes with players dropping out and replacement players coming in. I believe they lost Pashanch.
They've got 6.
Six? They've retained 6.
Yeah. So about half their team, just a bit over half their team has changed. So, that could be good for them, though, because some of these girls would have played together before.
We see another penalty here coming. So with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Great look.
Great finish there. That's a very good way.
Great cut by Lauren Tolve.
So cross-check 1 minute. So good there by Salties. Salties getting the quick goal with roughly 3 seconds to go. Then they get another full 30. So this is where I think some players still aren't sure of the rules or the game when this happens. And like we said earlier in the boys' game, it makes a difference if it's a close game. So we see even 4v4. I do think the penalty for the Manta will be released before Bonnie U's penalty. Probably
good
forced there.
That's good defence there by the Manta Rays. Really, the Salt. Oh,
that's good D.
Yeah, that was
that's
solid.
Great D.
She ran.
She's hurt, but that was just good defence. Yeah. Unfortunately, she collapsed her arms on that one, Lauren Hunter. So that's unfortunately in the game.
Yeah, Sophie Cora, one of those young girls. Yeah. That played in the Aussie under-16 team, so hopefully she's okay. She'll come back. She's
couple
tough.
of big breaths. You've got to love these big hits though. Some of these solid hits, you obviously want players to be safe, but that was great defense by Lauren Hunter.
Yeah, she really.
And it's just unfortunate how her body turned into the stick. Yeah. So it would have copped straight to the ribs, but she having a few deep breaths, getting back out there.
She's all right. She's good, Sophie. Tough. That's how we breed them down here, down under. The Manta Rays now trying to work their way into the goal. 3-2 in the way of the Salties.
See, I wouldn't mind seeing a 4v3 box and holding an offensive player out in this.
That is a great shot. Just snuck it past the corner, or the right ear. Sorry, let me get it right. Mia Inge sneaking it past the right ear of Carly Evans, and then down the other end, Mitchell.
She's good.
Just says, all right, well, we're not going to let you get that far in front.
I think something like about Shannon Mitchell, she's just a great consistent player. So, you're going to get the same thing from her, and she'll do things like that. Take on the whole field, knowing she's man down and score like that.
So the Salties now come back after the Hully shot is stopped by Carly Evans. Ball with Tolve. Norman.
Now we're even for the first time in about 3.5 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah. From that Bonnie U red card.
Yeah.
Chanel Riordan-Nagar, that was just a little bit tall for her, I think. Quintal picking the ball up. She'll get it over. Corum's back on the field now as well, so good to see her.
Just needed
come
a
back
breather.
on. Yep.
And our first quarter is done. We got 3 apiece, don't we?
Well, the online it says 4-3. I have 3 all, but if
We're just going to get some
qual-
clarity.
Yeah, just qualifying that. 3
It
all.
is 3
Yeah,
all.
3 all.
Thank you.
So good competition here. I think, you know, the Manta Rays have had a game together already. So they would have talked about what they learnt from the first one, try and apply that in this one. And then the Salties, there's a few fumbles, but they seem, I would say, just in terms of a little bit of a experience at that higher level, they on paper. So they potentially will learn quite quickly their skills and their strengths for what they want to bring into the rest of this game. So some good shots, some great saves so far.
I've got 10 of the Salties have played for Australia before. Not sure about Kate Hooper.
Yep, so she has represented in box last year. She came over to Utica and, yeah, I think she's actually, she got the most assists for Australia,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure. Yeah.
So I've got 11, so you're right. On paper, they have got some really talented players. So great to see another close game.
Yeah. And with the Manta Rays, like we're looking at that list, a lot of young ones we're seeing come through, but I'd say young and zero fear. So players like Mia Inge, Danny Cox, Chelsea Patrick. There is a lot of young, Holly Austin, there are some young players out there that are willing to just give it a go. And like we saw Mia with that shot just past the year. She's played against Carly all year. Carly being in State League at Glenelg and Mia being at Woodville.
Yep.
But yeah, you never know. Sometimes these young ones, because they've got no fear and they might not know who they're coming up against, they're willing to give everything a crack.
So we're going to see PJ Ikpe up against Lauren Hunter for this centre draw. The only centre draw we'll see in this quarter. Experienced official there in Nat Evans.
And let's see Mia Inge coming up with that all alone. They didn't really set that up properly. We're going to see a penalty probably across the body here. What are we going to see? Green card, yep.
Just
Interference, yep. Yeah, I don't mind that call. Smart there by Lauren Hunter, stepping in front of that.
The officials really seem to be using those green cards a lot more than the yellow, which I really like.
I'm a fan of. I think especially our officials are still learning, and that's something I think we've got to make sure that everyone's patient with. A lot of these guys haven't reffed before together. They're still learning, but we need to let a bit more go in the game because coming up against countries like Canada, US, Haudenosaunee, Japan, they're letting a lot go in their competitions.
Yep.
We saw in one of the All-Star games, I don't think there was a call against, it was in America. They didn't make a call.
Yep.
In like the first quarter and a half.
Yeah, it's good.
And they just let it go, so.
Let them play. Manta Ray's only got 8 seconds left. Danny Cox steps in, but we talked about Carly Evans. She's a pretty good replacement for Addie Cunningham.
She's a very good replacement. I think both of them played together in 2022, I believe it was, over for Australia. And they complement each other. Both very different playing styles. Addie comes out a fair bit. Carly likes to sit at home.
Yep.
But, yeah, both very experienced goalkeepers as Ebony Norman drives over to Kate Hooper, being guarded by Danny Cox to Lauren Hunter. If she frees the hands, great save. I thought she kicked that one.
No, good use of the time, though. Good use of the time by the Salties, just settling it down, making sure everyone gets a touch, working out the matchups. But Manta Rays now would like to try and get one back.
We're going to see a penalty here. I'm interested to see what she calls. It's going to be in 1 minute.
Cross check. So that's haven't seen that one yet this tournament, but great work by Sophie Corum. She's the one that got a pretty solid bump, but she's back at it, and she's one tough cookie.
She is, yeah. Over to Steph Mack. Yes, this moving behind Mia Inge down to Steph Kelly. Up top, probably a little bit more movement. Danny with, ting, ting, ting off the bar. Tony Watts would be proud again. That's the second one.
He loves it. He loves it. But great save by Carly Evans. And Kate Hooper has just gone down and
the yellow goals,
past.
Those yellow goals. Steph has done a mountain of work already for the Manta race. Again, very quiet. Probably want to get a bit louder here in the defense.
You're right. It is very quiet.
Bit of a fumble there, coming off orange stick with 6 to go. They probably want to get a shot off, but not rush it. I'd probably just throw it in the corner if I was them, because Kate's going to pick it up and go.
Yeah. You see that in box, don't you, where they just roll it down.
If you see sort of 2 seconds and you know, rather than fumbling, I would be throwing the ball out of bounds and telling my teammates to go. And that's where, again, that IQ in the girls' game, you know, we should be having people from the bench yelling at people to say, you know, get up the field, because it's easy to get back under if you're an offense rather than defense. So if Kate had got that ball, she's off to the races.
Oh, no. Just another one of those unforced errors by the young players. PJ with the ball now, over to Quintal. Back to Ikpe.
And I think we are even again, so fair few penalties in this game so far.
Cox gets it to Kelly.
Steph Kelly with experience
here. Great draw and dump.
We're going to see a penalty though, stop all clocks.
Really like the draw and dump by Steph Kelly there.
And I mean, it's Steph Kelly, so as soon as she's beaten that opponent, you need to send that second player, and she can do that all game.
Yep. And she was ready for it too.
Yeah.
She knew exactly where Danny Cox was, and unfortunately Danny couldn't put it away. But
Danny and Steph both being lefties and strong lefties. Hopefully we see that partnership grow over the next couple of days. It's rare to have two lefties like that at that level in a team like this, so great to see.
Lefties rock though.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, hidden gems in our game.
Good job, so just moving the ball around.
This is great defense by Salties though. They've crashed in a little bit, the Mantrays. You want to be holding high too. Good save.
Oh, that's a reset. Doesn't matter though, because it's picked up by the Salties, Lauren Tolve.
Oh, PJ's that length of her, she's got it. And a big save there by Holly Austin. So it's going to be, Leah probably should have let that run out. But, PJ's just got that length and able to have that control one-handed, which not many get to have.
She just runs just enough behind to have that reach. Yeah, it's really good.
Height. Imagine having height.
Yes. Yep, something I certainly haven't been blessed with. But
that's a great cut. And that probably should be there should be a cross-check or an interference there. Yep. Oh, a cross-check. Okay, fair. Interesting.
See if we can see it on the Australian Lacrosse Network YouTube page. Coming at you live and free. And we've got a timeout now by the Manta Rays. My scoreboard says 4 to the Salties and 3 to the Manta Rays. I'm just going to quickly go through the goal scorers. Shannon Mitchell with 1, Lauren Tolve 1, Kate Hooper with 2 for the Salties. Chelsea Patrick 1, Mia Inge 1, and Laura Hulley 1 for the Manta Rays.
Sharing it around.
Yeah, so no one really grabbing the bull by the horns in this game, but...
Yeah, I mean, look, to be fair, we've lost Bonnie Yu early, and it's part of the game, unfortunately. This is where my personal opinion, which doesn't really matter, but that's where it does. It's unfortunate to lose. I know it's the rules, and it's just the rules. It's that simple. But for a shot like that, yes, it's dangerous, but to lose someone, it's a heavy penalty for. You don't get the warning for it, in field or in box, you've got up to 10 minutes in box in penalties. In field, you get a yellow card, but then you're on thin ice for the rest of the game. There's no mercy, so it's like.
So maybe we need an orange card, a mixture between a yellow and a red.
That amber traffic light.
Yeah. Where maybe you sit out for 5 minutes, but you get to come back on or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to the big wigs at World Lacrosse that make
Yeah,
those decisions. You heard it here first.
Yeah, from someone who just likes watching it and will talk about it. Downey, that's not too bad. Oh, and they can. It's great there by Steph Kelly just coming up with it to PJ, and it's a hot little potato at the moment.
The Salties are doing really well defensively. They were really lucky not to
Shannon
have
Mitchell
lost.
is a great at-home defender. Great there by Danny Cox, bringing that stick high to low. Very, very smart there by her through 2 defenders.
I love seeing
Again,
that in the women's
PJ,
game.
good pace there. And just want to finish. So that's good there by Shannon to Holly. They would have played together for a while, so they know each other's strengths. I believe they play at different clubs. Good defense there by Shannon Mitchell over to Lauren Hunter. That could be no, they're leaving that one go. No. Interference. Yep, that'll be interference call. The arm wasn't up, too quick. So we're going to see Salties now in a power play.
Holly Plummer plays for Wembley.
Wembley, yep. And Shannon Mitchell's
plays for Subi.
Subi, but they've played together in a few state tournaments. So we're now got, Salties up here. We'll see them how they go in their first power play of the quarter. But you're right, down this end, they've probably been, shorthand for a lot longer than the Manta Rays, and they've played some really good defence for that. And you want to try and capitalise when you are in a power play, and especially in this game, because it's so up and back.
Yeah, and you can score multiple goals real quick. So 5-4 at the moment, Salties' way. They could possibly go 6-4 if they can utilise this man-up opportunity. Just getting the ball around. They did have a full 30.
House formation here, looking low. Great movement here by Manta Rays defensively. Oofed, just gone wide there.
Yeah, a bit ambitious, I think, from Shannon Mitchell. Looked like she tried to put a bit of spin on it, maybe a little leg break or something. But
and I mean, look, wet weather, the balls come out a little bit different. Oh, great save there by Carly. Again,
so good in the cage.
She is honestly so good. She's so good. And I think it's, look, crazy that she wasn't selected in the first round, but it is what it is. They had 360 applicants, so it's great she's had her opportunity now. Unfortunately, for Addie, who's, I believe, just dealing with a little bit of sickness, but that's a great little check there. And good pick up there by Shannon Mitchell. And good shot there by Shannon Mitchell. That's a great individual effort.
Yeah, great transition goal. Just sticks it high against Holly Austin.
And this is where for me I'd probably sub, because amount of defense work, you go down, shoot, you're now depleted in terms of energy. So like as that player, I'd shoot, run hard at the bench, have my 40 seconds off, but let someone fresh leg come on. But yeah, that's the difference in the girls' game. I guess the guys are so used to those early subs and subbing like that.
Another cross check. So they're big on the cross checks.
They are in this
you wonder
game.
whether maybe the officials have got together after a couple of games and just thought,
I mean, they've got to feel it out too. Like a lot of them probably have only done a handful of games themselves, and I know that there's probably players out there that have played more games or had that experience. But I think, they've got to get a feel for how teams are playing. It's hard. It's so fast. It's intense. It's great defense there. Yeah, she's a hard one, Lauren Hunter.
Salties again, though. They're not really letting the Manta Rays get on top of Evans. So another good defensive bit of play there by the Salties. They're pretty stingy. That's a good thing if you're playing at home.
Yeah, it is. I was going to say, it's, for those that are probably like, what did you just say?
Yeah, in this instance, that's a good thing.
And look, Pete, we're starting to get a little bit of a crowd out here, which is great to see. Hopefully some more. I know Saturday will be a big day. With some teams playing 3 games even, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Kate Hooper coming up with the ball. And a great shot. That is a classic Kate Hooper shot. And now we've got another major. So again, they've just getting on early. So Kate's, with that goal's counted.
Hasn't touched anyone, has it, on the way
No,
through?
I don't think so.
No.
So another cross check. That's the third for this quarter, fourth for the game.
Yeah, that one on Quintal.
So, we're still stopping. Clocks are still stopping. Timeout, Salties. So, Gav Levy probably looking at wanting to capitalise on 2 goals here.
Yeah, 7-4. They've got a few goals in front now, but the Manta Rays, this happened to them against the Makos, and they never let up. They came back, got tied at one point, and ended up losing, unfortunately, by a goal. But you can't write them off.
No, well, that's the whole purpose of this game is, I mean, like last year, how many golden goals did we see last year?
Yeah.
It was the Sharks.
Yep.
They were in 3 golden goal games. I'm pretty sure the Sharks.
Manta,
they lost every single one, but they were in 3 golden goal games.
Yeah, but they're so exciting, those golden goal games.
Oh, and it was the ridiculous passes and shots with 1 second to go, and yeah, it's what you want to see. It's not over till it's over.
That's it. So the Salties, they've called the timeout. They're going to go a man up. So power play opportunity. Can they make it an 8-4 game? The ball's going to start with number 10, Holly Plummer. All right, so we're just possibly, I think this quarter's almost up. Yeah.
So that's why they wanted the timeout to...
Yep, use your timeout.
Yep.
You don't get to use them again if in the second half, so might as well use it. Just let the girls know this is the situation. We're a man up. If we keep possession, we get to use the ball for 25 seconds right from the first whistle of the half time. So the score is 7-4 in the way of the Salties. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse
Network.
Australian Lacrosse Network, live and free from the Marden Sports Complex. We're just going to take a short break and we'll be back real soon. Welcome back here to the Marden Sports Complex. You're watching live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network, and we are watching the Brisbane Salties currently on 7 goals, and they are playing against the Perth Manta Rays on 4 goals. The half-time, the second quarter was a 4-1 game in favour of the Salties. So if you remember, the Salties called the timeout and they will start with possession in this quarter.
I would say that's come down to their defence, because their defence down this end was incredible. They were very solid, supporting Carly in the cage. It's obviously hard when you're taking this many shots. I don't think there's a game that has that many shots come through, and when it is that high-scoring game, sometimes goalies are seeing sort of 50 shots. So defensively, you want to play like that, and we're seeing it on the scoreboard. But I am definitely going to not put it past the Manta Rays to come out hard here.
Yep, no, they played very well in the second half against the Melbourne Makos. So the Salties just finding a free player in Plummer on the bottom left. She sticks it past Holly Austin. So,
and that potentially will be interference. I reckon, Nat Owens, the referee, has her arm in the air.
So I love how they wait for the change of possession before they stop the clock when there's a
Could be a
penalty.
long time too. You get a reset.
Yeah.
You know, these refs are going to be doing bicep curls to get those arms strong. Oh, good stop there. Defensively. Now, is this a cross check or interference? We'll see.
Surely
it's just interference.
Surely.
Yeah, green card's out, so it's just interference here. 30 seconds. So Manta Rays will be in a power play.
Yep, at 8-4, they really need to peg a couple back here. So hopefully we can see them utilise their extra man.
Now, a bit of confusion here, but look, I love it. The refs take their time. They're all learning, like...
They're actually even.
1, 2...
Because Quintal's still in the box.
Yes, she's still in the box, yep.
So, yeah, they're not sure what's going on here. There's a bit of conversation.
Leah's going...
Yep. Too many on. Yep. So, so it should be even now, 4-on-4. So...
Won't be... probably not... Well, I mean... Shawnee's penalty for the Manta Rays was a minute because it was a cross-check, so that's released now. So they'll be in a power play for 18 seconds.
A lot more talk now from the Salties defence as well. A lot of movement. They're doing a really good job.
And let's see.
Carly Evans, another save for her. She's...
That's good movement there by the Manta Rays. That's, moving around, getting those little cuts in, switching up, going low. There's a lot of layers to this.
It's like an onion.
Yeah, ogres.
So just a little unforced error, yep. See Funkhauser at the top, getting it down to Kelly. Kelly's been really pivotal for this team.
I love watching Steph Kelly play. She is just, in terms of athleticism and poise, she has all of it. And I think, good pick up there by Danny Cox. It's really good to see. She's getting crunched there. Good stick check. And Lauren Hunter, mate. You need players like her. You want her on your team. You don't want to play against her,
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky there by Funkhauser. Just couldn't quite keep it in. So Leah Litchfield will bring the ball back into play.
Ball hasn't been down this end for about a minute. So we'll see Salties with the ball. Kate Hooper, ball low. Over to Shannon Mitchell. Those two would work well together as well. They played together a fair bit. So we see the ball staying on that side. Switching over.
Chanel Rield-Nagar.
Great defence there by Steph.
She's having a crack.
Oh, that's not a bad look in. The ground probably will keep the ball in. Nope, just a fumble to pick that one up.
Unlucky. Tablizo.
Holly Plummer.
Over to Holly Austin.
Holly Austin is a good young keeper coming through as well. I think she's been in a few, she was in the under-20 Aussie campaign a couple of years ago, learned a lot, and I think just has excelled since she unfortunately didn't go through, but she said, I'm going to refine my craft, and kept going with it. And I think that's one of the best things as a young lacrosse player. You take those as lessons, and she's out here playing with some of the best lacrosse players in Australia. So
another good defensive set by the Salties. Carly Evans looks up, finds Ebony Norman, has Chanel Riordan-Agar, and Chanel just can't quite put it past.
Good no-look pass there by Ebony Norman. Don't mind that.
Really drew the player to her and passed at the last minute. Austin, long pass. They didn't really work well for him in the other game, the long passes.
Great ground ball there by Kate Hooper. Over to Emma Green. Probably one more to... Oh, and just missing that. And a good stick there by PJ coming up with the ball. Long strides to be tall and long.
Yep, probably against one of the shorter players on the field as well. So another big save by Evans. Great to see Carly Evans really step it up. She came in with a week's notice.
Yeah.
And has been rewarded by Shannon Mitchell.
And that's what we call a goalie goal. They can't get on the score sheet, but, you know, things like that help and make it easier. So a great ride there by the Salties. Leah Litchfield, another young player, just getting that stick check across. And they're just taking some of the pepper out of the ball. Moving that ball nice and quickly. Down to Lauren Hunter, over to Leah Litchfield. Playing quite high here. We're going to see a moving pick, I believe. I thought they were going to call Walling then because there were 3 players.
Ah, yes.
But yeah, the moving pick.
Walling's a rule that I haven't mentioned this weekend.
It's an interesting one. And Shannon Mitchell alone, you really don't want her alone. Great save,
Austin.
Holly Austin.
Great save.
Sometimes you have too much time running at the goal. Walling's an interesting one because as an offensive team, you probably could, again, 3 of you working high, 1 of you slip away, you'll get called for Walling if you make it obvious enough. Steph Kelly using her left side.
I just love seeing the women's game as Nikki Carson can't quite hold the ball. Love seeing in the women's game girls coming with that sidearm or the low to high. I love seeing that. These sticks are amazing these days.
The way that the ball sits in the pockets now compared to what they used to.
Yeah.
You really can manipulate where your pocket is. So some players like to play with their pocket in the middle because they feel like there's more power. Some play high because they might have their hands are quite low on the stick, so they have a longer release. Great by Tolls, as over. We're going to see probably a stick check. I was going to say it's coming. Knowing how PJ plays, she's too long.
She is great to watch. Her defensive chase is so good. Salties again. They just don't let up. Probably need to just settle it down, and you can hear Lauren Hunter.
Lauren Hunter yelling,
screaming that out. Let's hold the ball for a 30-second play.
And again, like some of these girls out here would be used to the shot clock. You've got, I can just see Emma Green just had a look over and screamed out 15. So if you have that awareness of the shot clock and know that, you know, a good shot there by Emma Green on cue.
Yeah,
she knew I was talking about her. It makes a difference. And you can see the ride here by the Salties. They're not allowing an easy outlet. And when you think about it, they've just eaten 8 seconds with a ride like that. And it's a big difference of the goalie clearing the ball to someone getting over in 4 seconds to then someone having to run and hustle the ball down the field to protect it in 8. So, you know, it makes a massive difference in this game.
So we've just had a timeout call by the Manta Rays. There is 22 seconds or thereabouts remaining on the game clock. So at 10-4, they really need to be getting a goal. Just to stem the flow, just finish the quarter on a high, and then they can come out in the last quarter and go bang. But a 3-0 quarter so far to the Salties.
On Carly Evans, and just knowing her personally and playing against her for the last,
Forever.
20 years, she looks like she's going to bait, but she doesn't. She's very good at holding posts and pipes and stepping off late. She can read the ball out of a stick really well. The one thing is that off, and we said this with Sean Aaron earlier, is that off stick side hip height or getting in closer and having a little that fake pump, because you just want to get her off her line. As soon as she steps off that line, you then can place that ball around her. But at the moment, the shots are coming. She's reading them really well. They're coming at her where she wants, the defenders are causing the shot to be released where she wants to save it.
Yeah.
And that makes a massive difference.
So the Manta Rays are playing out wide now. You hear the coach yelling out wider, wider. So they're creating a lot of space for people to move into. Just
need some slip picks here. Good
Steph
defense
Kelly
there.
just getting held up there by...
Now Shannon Mitchell should fluff back here. Yep, I was going to say fluff back slightly. Clock's on. No, they got the reset now. That was good there to get Carly a touch.
They need a shot. There's not enough time in the game.
Clock's going to go. You can see what they're trying to achieve. Those 1v1s and coming through, switching plays. That's great wraparound defense there. Salties their defense is huge at the moment, and that's the difference in the game.
Yeah, I think from the 4 teams I've seen, the Salties defense has been the best so far that I've seen. So
it's quite interesting in how coaches select their teams. Even on the men's side, you know, some teams are split between the offense and defense, and you may be subbing, like in the girls' game, if you can get someone who's a strong defender and on quickly and someone who's a strong offensive player on quickly and have that sort of string system. And in the men's, and obviously it's different again. Like I think the Red Belly men's is more just all offensive units. I think there's only 1 or 2 set defenders in that one.
Yeah, okay.
So the split there. Oh, I don't mind that from Mia Inge. You know, they have to shoot through a screen.
Yep. And that's half time.
I think that's
not half time, three-quarter time.
Yep.
Yep, so three-quarter time here at the Marden Sports Complex. A 3-0 quarter in favour of the Salties sees them go 10-4 against the Manta Rays. So, hey, stealing my lines is Georgie Parker.
She's stealing your lines.
So, 10-4 kept the Manta Rays scoreless there. We talked about the Salties' defence. So they really, a lot more talk. They're moving a lot in defence as well. So not really allowing the Manta Rays to get any free players. So
and watching their defence style, they're sort of wrapping around. So they're getting up under the arms, getting that stick to wrap around the body slightly, and then lift the arms up. And that's on players like Steph Kelly, I think, for Manta Rays, who's one of the best in Australia. That's how you've got to play. She likes to control it. We saw it down here earlier where she can draw 2 players dump. And obviously you want to sort of capitalise on shots like that. PJ for Manta Rays is doing a mountain of work defensively as well. She's got that long reach, like we've said. Holly Austin's had a few big saves one-on-one, which makes a difference when the game's tight. Obviously 10-4 and the momentum shift that is happening. And Manta Rays not scoring in that third quarter. It's a big ask to score. You need to score at least 8 goals and not let the other team score in a quarter. So that's going to be a big ask for Manta Rays. But, you know, anything can happen. Like we said, if you get a few quick goals and it turns into, you get a penalty, you put that pressure on. The pressure in this game is always on the team that's winning, you know?
What's really scary about this current scoreline, 10-4, is that the Brisbane Salties have done this without Bonnie Yu.
Yes.
So
yeah.
You throw Bonnie Yu in the mix there and she's worth 4 or 5 goals a game almost, you would think.
Oh, she's I mean, we've seen her. We've seen her play at the World Games, and her athleticism, she's courageous. She puts her body on the line. In a tournament like this, she can tear it up. And, you know, it's disappointing that she was lost in the game so early, but she absolutely can tear it up in this game. And I think she'll probably want redemption tonight when they play.
Yeah.
Against the Seahawks, I believe they play. But she that will also be a good matchup, I believe.
I am looking forward to seeing Bonnie Yu against Ashton Hiron.
Oh, Always.
Look out.
Ashton Horan's one
Fireworks.
of my absolute favourite players. Good strength there by Shannon Mitchell.
PJ with that reach
That
again.
reach again. She's
Can't quite
she's
keep
good
up
at it.
with Mitchell, though.
And a good save. That's a good coast to coast there by Shannon. She's quite quick. I know she's dealing with some hammy injuries, but it looks like she's back up and running, which is great to see, especially for what they're about to go into in the next week.
Showed no signs of any hammy injury there. Cox with the ball. Bottom left where she likes to have it. and well read by Lauren Tolve. She's played well, Tolve. She's been involved in a lot of turnover plays.
We're going to see an interference here if there's no score, and good score there. Oh, we're going to have, see, this is the hard thing. So what's the call? If it's not interference, cross-check?
Well, it has to be a
It's
yellow,
got to be a
doesn't
cross-check.
it?
A push? Was that a push?
Yeah.
Cross-check,
no,
sorry.
Cross-check, yeah.
Cross-check. So that's not what Manta Rays want.
No, particularly when they've just let another goal in.
So, it's 12-4 is, a bit hard to then come back from this.
But
Gav Levy would be happy with how they're playing. I think, he's he loves this game, and he's involved in a fair bit at the moment. So he would want to, he'd be expecting this from his team. And great save, Holly. And again, we see the jump straight away from the Salties. So Steph Kelly looking cool, calm and composed. She probably knows what's at stake and needing to get some goals off.
So if you're the Manta Rays, do you think you just ride it off and just try and get back to your basics, or do you keep trying to win the game?
I feel like I would keep pushing because it's 11-4. You've got to look for things. Great pickup by Mia. I'd be still trying to push it.
Yep.
I wouldn't want the scoreline to go out anymore because if it comes down to that fourth team, you obviously want to look after your percentage. But yeah, I would if you can get a couple of quick goals and they can't score, it's
The Salties just going to the goal and losing it, but getting it back.
And I mean, this is a
Holly
thing
Austin comes out and challenges the ground ball.
They can. So this is where Salties can try different things. They've got the luxury to, Lauren Hunter's going to rip. I was going to say she's going to rip this. She came on with purpose.
Yeah, she did. Great righty shot. She's just run straight through and ripped that.
And that's what you need. You need
body.
people to come in fresh like that. She'll do a defensive stint. And this is where, for me, it's going to be, I'd be subbing. So, Lauren Hunter, she's come in, she got a goal, she did some hard defense, caused a bad shot, she's gone off. That's 20 seconds of hard work.
Yep.
That's what this game should be. That's my opinion. We don't want to see players on for probably any longer than that 40-second mark.
No. Chanel Riordan Agar with the ball. Kate Hooper scored 4 already. Nikki Carson finds Kate. No, doesn't find Hooper. Picked up by PJ Ipke. Not many people can keep up with her. She got a couple of youngsters after her. And, there might be a call here. No,
I think that was just a trip, unfortunately.
Great chase there by Nikki Carson and Chanel Riordan Agar. They're two of my favourites because they played in the under-16 Aussie team.
Alongside Hannah, which is good. But, look, PJ for Manta Rays has done a mountain of work.
Yeah.
So, and another good save there by Holly. She stepped up in this second half.
Yeah, she absolutely has. Just struggled in that first half after having the game earlier.
So we see Salties again. They're just going to, if I was them, take that 30 seconds. We've probably got 3 or 4 minutes left in this quarter. There's no, and to be fair, they don't even have to shoot if they don't want to. They can get that last shot, but you obviously want quality.
Yep.
I'd be looking at how can we wind the clock down to 3 seconds and really trying to, it's something like that. So you're eating into that 25 seconds of the shot clock, which is starving Manta Rays of the ball. Puts that pressure back on them.
Coram takes on Norman, gets the ball back, cross to Hully.
Good inside there and a good finish there by Steph. So Good there. That was good movement. Steph recognised that she could have gone under. The defender was just playing a little high top side. So great there. And a good finish. Didn't, like we said before, she faked high, shot low, pulled Carly off her line.
And Hooper just strikes right back.
Yeah, that's classic Kate Hooper. And then unfortunately just ran into Danny after, which is, in terms of body size, there's a little bit of a different mass coming at you. So Danny's just coming off for a bit of a breather.
Did she get a penalty?
No, I don't believe so. I think she's just coming off. Yeah,
okay.
She just copped the aftershock of Kate's shot. Yeah. Might be a little winded, but that's all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good shovel there. That's a good shot there. And Carly reading. Oh, good there by Steph. Carly read that well to see Lauren coming through. But we see Manta with the ball again. I'm not too sure how long would be left. There's probably, not long left now.
Probably about just a bit under 2.5 minutes.
Because it's been a bit more free-flowing, less penalties in this last few minutes.
Quintal with the ball. Looks inside for Inge and couldn't quite get her. Patrick has the long shot. Evans is going to save that every day.
Moving that over.
Salties now, probably, like you say, just holding. Let's use the full 30.
They've got no need to rush and bit of PJ again just
hasn't stopped, not letting up. And is going to get a 30 second
penalty here for interference, I think.
Unfortunate.
Holding a stick and good shot there by Emma Green. She, I believe, did that all year over in WA.
And she was great last year in this tournament
really
as well.
Good. She was actually a last-minute call-up last year,
she
replacement player. So
yep.
It looks like she's potentially cementing her spot here as a salty.
Well, it's really
a little crocodile.
Really funny. Leah Litchfield, who was
also
supposed to play, she pulled out. Emma Green got called in, and then Emma Green was a retained player this year.
So. Crazy.
Yeah, she was great, Emma Green, last year. The Salties just using the clock, drawing another penalty.
That's why. What was that for? That it looks.
And as soon as she picks that up, the whistle's going to go. And what's the call here? Just a push. Moving.
A push or moving? No. So Danny Cox is coming off by the looks. Is that a yellow? Nah. So just 30 seconds for interference.
Yeah, I think
or a
that's
hold.
all.
She's holding her arm, so yeah.
Anyway, the result is the Salties are going to have a power play opportunity for 30 seconds.
I would say the clock would be on soon.
Still just trying to work out, have the Salties called a timeout here, or where are we at? What's going on?
Well, I mean, there's no salty around the cage, so
no.
We see Gav with the timeout.
Yeah, so the Salties calling a timeout. They're going to have a fresh 30 seconds. There's maybe a minute on the clock, 54 seconds. So we will we'll see what happens.
We'll try and get a score check on the other side if we can. Yeah, I think we're just going to send... Scott Gill hasn't done enough work, so we're just going to send him over.
So...
What is that? 2-1. So 2 to the Sharks and 1 to the Red... Oh, sorry, Mac. Well...
Mako's.
It's the same thing. I wouldn't want to be in the ocean with one, all right? Any animal in the ocean, no thank you, that has a fin.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around it.
All right,
the Makos, as they just scored.
As
so
another
like
water critter, the Salties takes on another water critter, the manta rays.
The snakes are really just, I mean, you don't want to come across a red-bellied snake. That's the worst thing.
So Salties really just going to chew this clock, you think. Opportunities come, and unfortunately, Holly Austin's got a big piece of that, and it's gone in.
Oofed. We've got I reckon she's just slipped, and we've just had a push in the back. We're going to have a penalty here, I believe. That was just an unfortunate bit of movement there. Just having a breather.
Yeah, I think the ground's a bit slippery as well.
It is quite slippery, yeah. Steph getting up. She's on her feet. She looks all right.
These girls
I don't know
are
if they've
tough.
called anything yet, though. Officials are calling stuff. Work 2, 4, yellow card. Legal body. Hang on, I'm a bit confused as to where that.
Hulley, they're calling it on Laura Hulley.
No, confusion here. I think they've confused. Yeah, there's a bit of confusion. Laura was actually at the other end of the field.
I think that...
They know, yeah.
I think they're just going to call like an in-home or something. There's probably...
It should be green ball.
Just going to try and have a look on the replay, see if I can see anything.
It definitely should be green ball.
Bit of a discussion between the officials.
So we've had the clear. We've just she slipped over.
No, yeah. As she
slipped, there's been the neck hit.
Yeah, and that
which is an accident.
Lauren Tolve. Lauren Tolve is...
yeah, very accidental because she's slipped if she's caught it.
Lauren Tolve's right there. I think she knows. So who's taking that?
No, it was definitely, that's...
I mean, we have the luxury of a replay.
Yeah.
Lauren Tolve was quite surprised that she's still on the field.
Yeah.
All right, so the Manta Rays are now playing for honour, really. There's 32 seconds remaining in the game or thereabouts.
Yeah.
There will be 26 on the shot clock, so it's almost irrelevant. Manta Rays will probably, I mean, if I was the coach, I'd be saying just chew it up and have the last shot of the game. So we'll see what they do.
So we're 4v4 here, but Danny Cox's penalty should be released. Yeah, here we go. So Steph Kelly on. So now they're power play. 15-second power play. No need to rush for movement-wise. They should be finding that free player at the top. And then we should see yeah.
It's exactly what you've been saying.
Yeah, it's just got to get that fake.
You can't just throw the first one, right?
Or draw that defender and hit that inside. Like, we've got to learn, I think, in the girls' game, those smaller passes of just, you don't need to peg the ball in, but if I'm able to draw a player out when we're in a power play and hit low, that's where you can get that pump and go around Carly.
Yeah.
She's too good out wide.
Yeah. So... the shot clock's gone off.
Oh, that was smart there by Lauren Hunter, but I think we're going to see the game clock slowly come in soon.
So it's a bit longer in the game than
we thought.
We were expecting. So
that's
about it. So yeah, Danny Cox did get the last shot of the game. Carly Evans made the save, but at the end of the day, it's gone 15 goals for the Salties to 6. For the Manta Rays. So really a really dominant performance from Brisbane Salties. Defensively, they were unbelievable, and just some of the shots that they had, particularly in that last quarter. Yeah. Man, Steph Kelly had the shot. Kate Hooper was great. She had 5. And Carly Evans in the cage was a beast.
Carly, Lauren Hunter, Kate Hooper, they all stepped up, obviously losing Bonnie Yu. And I think, this Salties team's got a bit of force behind them. So it's going to be interesting to see, and obviously Manta Rays, you can't knock them yet. Like we said, they're still learning. They've got a younger group. They will learn quickly, and it's exciting. We've got a whole night ahead of us and 2 more days.
That's it. You only have to win one game, and you can win the whole tournament. So that's it from us for this game between the Brisbane Salties and the Perth Manta Rays. We are the Australian Lacrosse Network, coming at you live and free. My name's Pete Greenhalgh. Charlotte Winnan has joined me, and Christian Leray up in the on the camera, and our awesome production team, Jaden, yes, Jaden. He's new to the team. So that's it for me. A 15-6 ball game to the Salties. We'll see you very soon with the next game.